Imagine for a moment what it could mean to evacuate 10 million people from Iran, not because of war, not because of sudden natural disaster, but because the taps have run dry and water, the most basic necessity of life for agriculture, for entire cities, is simply gone. The president of Iran, Masoud Pezeshkian, has warned that Tehran, a city rooted in history and home to millions, may require a mass evacuation if months of deepening water crisis do not relent. And Tehran isn't alone. In Mashhad, dam reservoirs have plunged below 3%, with desperate officials initiating nightly water cuts across the country, urging citizens to install home water storage systems when families simply can't afford to. But you can't point the finger at just one culprit. Yes, the climate is changing. Rainfall this year has dropped sharply, with parts of the country seeing levels far below their historic average. Yes, the government failed in its management, over construction of dams, insufficient irrigation systems, and excessive extraction of groundwater have all contributed to the disaster. The public habit are part of it too. A large proportion of Iran's water usage goes to agriculture, reflecting outdated systems that waste vast reserves. The impact is everywhere. In Tehran, water pressure is so low that residents shower early in the morning before the pipeline run nearly dry. Entire dams stand empty. Children and families wonder if next month rationing will leave them with nothing, their lives, livelihood, and futures buried in dust and anxiety. And looking at the bigger picture, global leaders gathered in COP30 in Belém, Brazil, making new promises to anchor water in the climate agenda. But collective action and real solutions seem elusive. No one truly knows what will change, and every empty promise means more suffering, not just for Iran, but for countries across the region facing similar droughts, insufficient rainfall, and failing water infrastructure. So why is Iran facing this crisis? Experts say it's complicated. Combination of policy mistakes, overuse, global climate shifts, and relentless agricultural demand are all converging to push water scarcity into full-blown existential threat. It's not just about empty taps. It's about empty dams, failed crops, unsafe futures, and a nation on edge, wondering if the capital can survive without evacuation. So what's needed? Not just more promises, but concrete action. Better water management, real conservation starting at home, smarter agriculture, international accountability, and innovation that stretches from local to global. Evacuation is not a solution. It's an admission of defeat. This worsening crisis is a warning to everyone, everywhere. Conserve water, rethink consumption, and make water central to the climate survival before the crisis spreads further and deeper. And maybe the real question isn't just whether Tehran can survive, but whether the world can learn before it's too late. Thank you for watching.